Hi everyone, I'm excited to talk about this tool that we developed as part of the workshop during the hackathon during the spring term. I have to premise this by saying majority of the work was done by Z Freeman and Josefina, who are part of the team, and also Luke and Lucas did all the thinking that could go into it. So before I uh, sort of try and locate it to why dissemination is quite useful in this instance is that we are in an interesting stage in terms of replications, like the replications and open science movement has been there for like 15 years. We sort of know replications are important. It's one primary mechanism for self-correction in the field. When you repeat it, you have an additional information about a finding, then you can, based on that, you can update your beliefs on in the finding. Contrastingly, we know that there are not many replication studies per se. Like for instance, in most fields, it's less than 1% of the published papers are replications. That's one part. The second part is that replications are not cited well. Of course, Josephina will speak next, will maybe have more things to talk about this. Perhaps one way to think about this is also that maybe not many people are aware of these replications when they are uh, reviewing their literature or when they're trying to write their papers, when they're planning their studies, for instance. So this is where we thought of developing a tool which would inform researchers about replications. When we say researchers, it could be anybody who are interested in reading about a certain effect or a paper, or it could also be uh, researchers who've done these original studies for which the replications exist, for instance. Uh, so in that case, we need like two parts to it for the decimation. One is the source of information, and then uh, like a platform where you can decimate information. So in this instance, like Luke in the first part of the session described it very well, the history of database on replications. So we have this Flora database, which at least as of now, we have tracked more than like 2000 replication effects, and which is like planned to grow further, which would involve tracking replications within social sciences and humanities field. And for decimation, for instance, PubPeer is a very nice platform per se because uh, there are no barriers to accessing this platform, and people can post comments on published papers um, anonymously or signed way, and it also gets a lot of attention. People read these comments, and also it has also brought about changes in, let's say, retraction of certain papers or identification of questionable research practices, instance. So, for instance, uh, publishing comments on replication in this platform could be quite helpful for people to access it. So this is exactly we try to do in the hackathon. We try to develop a tool which would be an integration pipeline um, that would collect information from Flora database and then post it to PubPeer. As part of this publication, posting these comments on PubPeer, we also uh, found found a way to send emails to original authors that hey, there is like a comment being posted on PubPeer, which notes a replication attempt has been done on your original study, for instance. Um, so for this, as part of the hackathon, we developed uh, R code, basically, which would load the data, generate comments in a certain format that can be posted on PubPeer platform. So eventually you would save a CSV file that can be pushed onto PubPeer platform. So as an example, you have uh, like a comment here which cites original study with DOI, and the specific comments also covers replication attempt. And as part of this information, we also cover uh, what was the outcome of the replication, what was the nature of replication, was it a reproduction or a direct replication, for instance, and also try and code how some quotes from the abstract or parts of the manuscript. As part of this hackathon, we also document it as like a dedicated page on FORRT web page where you can read all the information about what was the aim of the project um, and also links to GitHub where you can access the code which can generate this comments that can be published on PubPeer. Thank you.